Well, hello everybody. I'm back today with my coffee. It's sort of hazy. We got a little rain there the other night, and a little storm come through the other night, the other morning, just morning. We little boys is finishing up bush hogging and taking care of getting everything finished up on the property they bought, and getting that taken care of so we can start on our pensions like I said the other day, and get that laid away. And I'm real proud of them boys. It's hard for sometimes for us old people to watch them take over with different ideals, but in the end of the day, they're gonna make it bigger and better than you and your dad, and they're, right. So that makes me proud that way. Don't always see eye to eye, make butt heads a little bit, but at the end of the day, we're a family. It's a family-run farm, so you don't say one for all, one for all. You know what I mean. But the last few days, I'm really realizing that we're in a battle with good versus evil. Because the more I've let my shoulder heal, and the more I've watched the news and just flipped through and watched the different things, it's obvious to see. I don't think people realize how really they're attacking our Second Amendment rights and why. And it's not really for the gun violence. It's an excuse that they can use because it's coming out of the Nazi playbook. Because when the Nazis took over Germany, the first thing they did was disarm the people for their safety. And then it was downhill there. I mean, the people had no recourse, no way to fight back. People, if you don't realize it, if you sit on your hands and you don't stand up this time and fight back and fight for American values and for your kids and grandkids, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. They're going to disarm you, and you're going to wind up on that train car just like those Jews did in Germany. And their 15-minute cities is going to be your concentration camp. You're not going to be allowed to drive. You're not going to be allowed to do nothing. You're going to eat lab-grown meat or whatever they decide to feed you. And when they want to, if the population gets too big in them cities, that's why they're pushing this lab-grown meat and fake lettuce, I call it. It's so they can genetically engineer it. The population gets too much, they'll just put it in your food. They'll do away with you. And now you've got these mandates trying to come back, masks and all this, and the old hokey pokey. Well, wake up, people. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. I can't stress it enough, and I'm going to say it. This is going to be the most important election of your lifetime. Stand up, be accounted, start local. Get these people out of office. We've got some right here. We've got to get Mark Warner and Tim Kaine out of Washington. We've got to retire those two nuts. They make a visit down in our area, and all their money is spent up north. They give a flying shit about us down in here, but But we've got to stand up, and I hope there's enough of us left, to stand up. And these preachers, you have got a job, but there's, as Mark Hatfield says, they're far and few in between the preachers to stand up to preach the truth. Our country has really slid backwards, and it's good versus evil, because these Democrats are becoming communists, and they are. They're sitting right up there in Congress now. They're communists. They're sitting right there. They're trying every way in the world to use the system to bring this country down. Russia, 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 Russia. You hear, they said that FBI director Ray come out and said they'd beware of these Russian spies. But what about the Chinese spies that are coming across the border under China Joe Biden's open border policy? You can't make this stuff up. You really can't. So we've got to stand up and protect our children and grandchildren and their way of life, you know. I can't stress it no stronger, and that's about all I got to say today. I mean, I just really frustrated, you know. I'm so scared that people's not going to stand up. I really am. With all the shenanigans going on down there in Georgia, come out that they really wanted to indict 39 more, but they didn't. They had going on there around old Lindsey Graham and the General Flynn and a whole bunch more. So, you know, the government's, that's communist tactics right there, you know, putting your political enemies in prison. So you people better wake up, better start local, because it could come local to your local town. They've already tried it right across the line, Tennessee. So it's coming to a town near you in your own town, so stand up and stay accountable. I mean, we've got to stand up with one voice. But that's about all I've got to say. I do want to, I've lost two friends this week. One of them was Wayne Staples. Me and him run cattle together in the early 2000s. Knowed him all my life. He was a good friend. And the other was Joe Leonard. He worked in the parts department at Cox Tractor. And over the years, he's helped us out tremendously with outdated parts that he's found and got us back to Hayfield or wherever. And actually went out of his way a lot of times to get us back in the field. They went to be with the Lord, so I want to pray for their family, that they have peace. And until the next time, the good Lord willing, I'll see you. And remember, it's going to be the most important election of your lifetime. Let's get President Trump reelected, because he's standing up for us. Let's stand up for him. God bless you and your family.